To store the data permanently.
To
We need
store
the
the
file
data
concept.
permanently. Okay.
As file stored in secondary memory, we can use the files storing purpose.
Okay, that's great. Anyone? Any other answers? Anyone? Yeah.
The file is a collection of data,
Okay.
and when we want to modify or make any changes in the file, since file is stored in secondary memory or you can say the hard disk, so that's why file handling concept is important.
Okay, that's great. Okay, first we know why we need the file. Then, what are the file concept contains? Like, what are the functions? What we're doing in file concept? Like, can anyone tell? We have open function and close.
Close.
Next.
Getting
Sir,
character,
get C, put C. Get S, put S. Rewind.
Rewind. Ftel. Fseek.
Fseek.
fread, write.
Yes, fread. Fwrite.
Fprintf, fscanf.
Ha, those also. Why we need these two, fprintf and fscanf? What is the difference between printf scanf and this fprintf and fscanf? Yeah, Nandini? Anyone? Simple print. Yeah, Rohan.
Fprintf and fscanf will, let's say, example of the fprintf.
Okay.
So it will print the contents of the file.
Okay.
According to the program, whatever the present is the program. But while dealing with the fprintf, it will print the contents which is present in that particular file.
Yes. Means for suppose you want to, if simple using printf scanf, that means it will related to the console. But suppose if you are using fprintf, fscanf, these are related to file related. In file you want to print, then we have to use fprintf. From the file content we have to print fprintf. Fscanf to read from the file. At the scenario we are using these two functions. Okay. Next, I think you people know the modes. What are the modes present in the file? Anyone?
Sir, are you talking about read and write?
Yes. Which any other modes regarding apart from the read and write modes? In file related modes. Like you have the doubt, na? Like which modes you are asking. That means, are you confusing or any other mode of file?
Sir, actually, I just want to make sure that it's the read mode and write mode.
Those only, read and write. As you ask, na, immediately I'm asking the question like, what are the modes in file? Then the immediate question from your side, like, what are the modes? The question will come when, for suppose, if we are confusing regarding any other modes present in.
Okay. Yes, sir. There are six modes are present.
Okay. Nandini, meantime, you are asking something. You are saying something?
Yes, sir. Read mode, R plus mode, write plus mode. Read, write mode, that one.
Yes. One more thing I want to tell guys, don't think in that way. For suppose if I'm asking class question for your answer, don't think in that way. Okay, he's asking and he's arrogant. Like when I'm saying the answer again, he asking question like that. Don't think in that way, because why I'm asking, you have to clarity. That's why I'm asking the question again. In real time also, if you see, whatever the answer you are saying, from that answer only you got the question reverse. That's why I'm questioning whenever you say the answer. Okay, Rohan, I think you got the point. Why I'm asking what are the modes, any other modes in file?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Modes means simple read mode, simple I'm writing R, then after write, then after append. These are normal. Then after what we have, R place and same W place and A place. What is the meaning of this A place means? Simply we know R, W and A. What is R, W? We know people read and write. What about A? A means what?
Append.
Append means what? What happened if I open the file with a mode? What happens?
Sir, append is for writing permission.
Okay.
But it will write from the ending of the file.
Okay, for suppose I don't have that file, whatever the file name I'm given with the append mode, what happens at that time? Is it successfully open or not?
Sir, if file is not present, then it will give error.
Okay, is it sure, Nandini? From your side, what is your answer? And actually, you can also answer.
But sir, the file is opening in write mode, so it will create a file.
Okay. No. The question is, what happened if the file is not present in your directory in your folder, but you are trying to open with the file name with append mode? What happens? Simply it's a return error, or it will successfully return any error message? Yeah, Nandini?
No, sir, it won't give error.
It won't
It
give
will
error.
create that file, whatever name of the file we supply.
Okay. Nandini, what is your answer? Same answer?
Maybe, sir. I think I didn't remember that.
Okay. That is like append means it will create new file if present file is not present. But after if the present file is present in your directory, then it will open the file, but it will give the permission to modify, like from the end of file. Okay. Now what is R place means what?
Reading as well as the writing.
Reading as well as writing. I think these three are clear, na? R, W, and A. These three modes completed, na? Regarding theory part.
Yes.
Simply, if someone asks, na, first we discuss on theory, then we go for the syntax, then we go for the programming part. Okay. Now these three. What about these three? Plus additional operation will do. Place means
it will perform two operations.
Okay. What about A place? If I'm open A place mode, what happens?
Sir,
File.
Yeah, Rohan or Nandini, anyone?
Sir, in A plus mode, it will do the writing operation from the last, and it will also do the reading operation from the beginning of the file.
Okay. Nandini, what's your answer?
R plus mode, sir.
No,
if file not A plus, sir.
Yeah. Okay, if you want to go with R plus, you can go. What is the purpose of R plus?
If there is no file, then it will create the file
R
and
place.
write.
R place, I'm asking.
Open the file and read mode. If file not found, it will open, created and open
Rohan,
the file.
is it correct? Akshay, you can also answer, na?
Sir, actually, wherever the R is there, means R, whether it's R or R plus. So in that only, we are not able to make any additional file.
Yes, new file is not
Means,
possible with
yes,
R
new
of
file is
R and
not
R plus
created.
mode.
Yes,
R is
both, sir.
nothing but simple read, but the file is not present. Nandini, just clear the concept, theory concept.
Yes,
like
sir.
R mode, na? R means read. When we have to read, if the book is present in your surroundings, then only is possible na read. The same thing in the C concept also. R plus means if the file is present, then only it will possible to open to read. R plus means R means simple read. If R plus means read and writing both. In that same way, write means for suppose there is no files present. At that time, it will create and write. R plus means reading and writing both will do. Okay. What about R plus and W plus and A plus? Any doubt regarding theory part? Okay. Shall we go for the syntax part or any discussion on this? Any? Okay. What is the data type whenever you want to dealing with the file concept? What is the data type you have to give for the pointer?
Sir, file.
File. Okay. This file data. Shall we
File is a structured data type.
Yes.
Sir, so what are the contents inside that structure?
Okay, I also recollect the data. Like whenever you are opening the file concept, na, that means file. Okay,
Sir,
Nandini.
because,
Yeah, Rohan.
yes, sir. Sir, because in this structure, which that we can do in CPP. So, is there any means any other data members are present
Come
in this structure?
again.
So actually, sir, my file structure.
Functions. Then for the pointer you are taking anyway. For that pointer, which data type you are using? That immediate answer is file. Then immediate question: what is a structure data type? Then immediate question is exactly what you are asking. What it contains. Anyone?
Sir, that sure that it cannot contain any kind of
I think you people know GNU library and this GNU. I think you people hear the word GNU compiler, GCC.
yes.
Okay. In that, whatever the files structure it contains like some flags are there. Means we are using the file concept, na? Here we call it the file stream. In that file stream, we have the flags and IO read, input output, whatever the current read to stored that reading pointer. By using pointer only, na, we are reading the content from the file. For that, we have the read pointer, and same way read end point also, end of the read buffer. Same like I will write here, like for suppose someone asks, file contain what? What type of data it will contain? Can I say, for suppose I am open the file, numbers file, in that I am storing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 up to 10. Is it, I am right, if someone asks the same question, I will tell like integer type of data, is it correct? I think you got the question, what I am asking.
I think
yes,
binary
sir,
data.
I think it will store.
Yeah, Rohan?
Sir, I think it will store in the form of string.
Only string or character format?
Sir, character as well as strings.
Yeah, yes. Because if suppose least, what we say, least possible character, na? Simple one character.
Yes, sir.
That's why we can say like a string format. Nandini, you said na binary format. Nandini, are you there?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Binary format means we are writing something data. Whenever binary came into picture, when we are dealing with the machinery thing, when we are dealing with the machine, then only the binary concept will come. Like whatever the content, for suppose someone asks what are the content in that file content, that means simply you can say string format of data. That means collection of characters. When it's to understanding by the machine, then it has to convert it to binary format, zeros and ones. Then
Okay.
simply you can say file contains what means, simply you can say like string format of data. Then structure contains what means, simply you can say flags, whatever the file stream we are opening, whatever the stream we are doing, that flag file flag, and then after whatever input output read pointer. Then after end read end pointer also. Simply I'm writing end pointer. Then after write base where we are starting to write, and buffer base and file number, and like this. For suppose you are reading something in that file, how the pointer know, how the file concept know where you are to start. For suppose you are reading something in the file, for suppose starting from here, but while reading you are at here, your cursor at here, then how you know the file pointer is at here? That is based on the read pointer. In that file structure we have the read pointer. That read pointer we can store what while reading where you are present. That address change will store a read pointer.
No, sir.
I think Roshan and Nandini got the point. Still have the doubt? Okay. In that this much depth, don't they will go like file concept means mainly for suppose you are trying to in real time also file concept means simply you have to take the content of the file and modify the content whatever you want. But it is good to know what file structure contains, what file contains these all. Okay. I think you Rohan got the point what file structure contains.
Yes, sir.
Not only the write buffer base also whenever you are dealing with the buffer at that time also they have the pointers, character pointers we have regarding the buffer to store the regarding buffer related content and data. Programming part, still any doubt?
Yes. Sir.
Okay. Step by step, like Rohan and Nandini.
No, sir, Linux.
Online, I have not tried.
Okay. Like you are feeling like it is not possible to not it tried.
Not tried, sir.
Okay. This is also possible like someone not using Linux environment. Most of the people say, na, if you are using Linux, then it will slow your system like that. Not in that way. For suppose you want to, for suppose someone having the good at in online GDB debugger concept. See here debugging. At that time, you can also this also for the file concept also. Okay. Simply, I'm writing one file. How to open it here. That's why I'm using some simple file open concept. Okay, can you tell me what are the arguments we have to pass? How many arguments we have to pass here? Two arguments. What is the first argument?
File name
First
followed by
argument
mode.
is the
Okay. Is it necessary to give the file extension or no need to give the file extension? What happens if I'm not giving the file extension?
Sir, actually extension is not required.
Okay.
But it is preferable to give the extension.
Okay, for suppose
otherwise.
Okay, if I'm not giving the file extension, what happens? Which file take notepad plus space after implement the C code, but you are not giving the file extension as a .c. In which format it will save? Default format. Have you ever tried that one? By default, it treats as a text format only. Until unless if you're not giving the .c or .cpp, it will take as a text file only. That's why here in file concept also, if you're not specifying any file extension, it will treat it as the text file only. I think you people got the point why we go with the extension.
Yes, sir.
Okay, simple present I'm seeing the .txt format. Then after I want to open new file. Which mode I want to open?
Sir, if you only want to read it, then simply.
No, anyway, present we didn't have the file. Na? Just we want to create a file.
Okay, right mode then.
Okay. Then
on success, it will return the base address of the txt.txt file.
Okay.
On failure, it will return 0.
Is 0 and null both are same?
Sir, actually, null is nothing but the macro.
Yeah.
Macro
what is
for
the
0.
value of? Okay. Both. The question is like null and 0. Both are same or not?
Yes, sir, same.
Both are same. For suppose
Yes,
if
sir.
I'm writing, okay, later we'll see both are same or not. Simply here for our convenience only, we are writing like one pop-up message on the console. Error to open test.txt. Simply you want to return 1 or 0 to terminate the function program. Then after, if it is open, simply we can print. If not, unsuccessful. Then after, is it necessary to close file?
Yes, sir.
For that which?
File pointer.
Yeah, Rohan, most of the time I'm hearing, that's why I'm saying, when you are saying the file, anyway, we are dealing with the pointer concept. Whenever, if you want to open any file, that is dealing with the pointer. Through pointer only, it is possible to open that file. That's why.
Return.
Where?
Sir, why did you given written 1, sir?
Where? Written 1?
Error to open test. Yes.
Okay, what happens if I'm given written 1? Okay, Nandini, just tell me why we are using this written 0 and written 1. Is there any reason every time we have to give written 0 only, or any particular number also possible? For suppose if I want to return 50, is there any error? What happens if I'm written 50? Rohan and Akshay. Akshay, you also completed your codes. Yes. Yeah, Akshay, just involved in the communication, because whenever some people are observe all the things, they will speak at the end of the meeting. That is also one kind of the people. But this is like conservation, just try to interact with us. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Akshay. Is it any error with if I'm written at 50?
No, sir. As main function is returning integer type of data, so any integer value we can write here.
Okay, as Nandini asked, like why we are returning 1 on failure. Nandini, I think you are thinking in that way, like whenever we are successful happen, if we return 1 on failure, we have to 0. In that way, you're thinking, or any point in your mind for the return?
No, sir. At last we given return 0. If the file is found and if the file is found, it will print open test.txt.
Yes.
And file will close.
Yes, yes.
Then it will go to return 0 means at the end of the function we are giving a return 0.
Okay, actually why we need this return 1 and return 50 or return 0? Why we need that one? Anyone? Rohan and Akshay?
Sir, from if we return in line number 8, return 1 or return 0 or any numeric number,
okay,
then it will not check the line number 9 to 13. It will directly return 1. Okay. And it will not further execute the code or not into look at the code.
Okay.
It will directly come out from the code.
Yes, yes. Nandini, still you are having the doubt like why we are passing 0 and why only every time most of the people we are written 0 only. Nandini, you have that doubt like why we are using every time written 0 only.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I think from Rohan answer you got the answer because whenever you are using the function, for that function it will create one stack. For every function it will create stack, main stack will be created whenever you are calling. Then what happens? As a programmer, we know if it is fails, we have to terminate. We are doing nothing after that failure. Okay. Simply here the goal is simply we have to create one file. That's why if it is fail, simply terminate the program. No need to print that statement because here only it's failed to open that test.txt file. That's why we have to terminate the function, main function. We have to close that stack, collapse the stack. That's why we are returning. Whenever you are returning, then immediately the stack will be collapsed. That's why. And one more thing, don't think in that way like whenever you are returning something in the main at the last, that is not only the 0. Simple, it is return type of int. That's why we are passing return something. As a human, we are lazy. That's why simple return as a 0. Immediate happen. For suppose you want to print suppose 100, it will take something fraction of second. That's why simple we are return 0. If return 1 and return 0 both are no effect with the main. For suppose if you are implementing any other function, according to that function, whatever you are taking that from that function, that is then you have to take care about the return value, what you are written from the function. As of now, we return the main. After return from the main, we are not using that value. That's why it no problem with any value you are returning, whatever the integer. That's why 50 or 1. And then you got the point?
Yes, sir. If we give negative values, sir?
Negative integer only, no? Unsigned integer. For suppose if I comment this, shall we see what happens if I'm returning -1. Returning 200 also. See, no problem in that. Integer, na? For suppose if you are giving the type void, still you are trying to return something, at that time it will show, see what happens if you are doing void, but still you are reading something. See, it is give the warning, but it executed. Okay? I think you got the point. Why is it necessary to pass return 0 or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear, Nandini? Yeah.
Yes,
now
sir.
Coming to the program, why we got file not create successfully, error in open text file. Rohan, what is the problem?
Sir, because text file is not present.
Just now only we discussed, W means it will, if file is not present, it will create the file.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then what happened here? Nandini? Akshay? Did you observe that change?
Yes, sir. Case sensitive.
That is the main thing. That's why I'm writing in the text part while explaining theory. C is case sensitive, na? That's why we take care about the case sensitive also. Nandini, got the point? Still you are in country?
Yes. No, sir. Got it.
Okay. Now we have something written here. Okay, this is a file. Content here. Now, shall we read something from the text file?
Yes, sir.
Anyone tell me how to read of the file content that I have?
Sir, we can read character by character.
Okay. How can I read? How? But suppose this is like, okay, error to open not open text in read mode. Okay, file open text in R mode. Okay, after successful open in R mode, how can I read the file content?
Sir, by using F get C.
F get C, simple F get C.
Sir, before that we have to create a variable or data type character.
Okay, one more thing. Whenever you're declaring any variable, not only the character, whatever it may be, int, char, float, or the pointer also. Whenever you are creating any variable, try to make an habit initialize at the time only. Okay. As a character, we have to assign, just I'm assigning null character. Why I'm saying, for suppose you are forget about initializing, but somewhere you are using that variable without initializing, then what happens? Because of that garbage value, you're not immediately able to what happens in that because on that output. That's why I'm suggesting you anywhere, anytime you're declaring any variable, better to initialize at the declaration time. Then it's not leads to any what we say unexpected output. It won't give the unexpected output. If you are using pointer initialize, that at that time you can initialize with a null. Okay. Now what we have to do?
So ch is equal to f get and pointer name fp.
With this, what happen?
Sir, it will. I think the text was welcome to Electro for you. Yeah. So it will only get the W.
Come again?
Sir,
no, I want to total content. At that time, what you have to do?
Sir, then we have to rotate a while loop.
Okay, tell me that logic.
While, and we have to rotate the while loop until unless it will go to the end of the file. End of the file is nothing but the -1.
Okay, then what is the condition I have to take here?
ch not equal to -1.
Okay.
And then printf %c and c.
Which argument? ch, simple ch, na? Okay.
Yes, sir. And file pointer will automatically increment itself. So,
is it fine?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think the line number 12 will come inside the condition of while.
Here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Not equals -1.
Okay. After assigning, okay. Is this your logic?
Yes, sir.
Anandini, is it correct or?
One more thing, sir. Grouping is also required. Otherwise, it will misbehave.
Grouping means?
Grouping between, sir, CH till FP. We have
Where
to
I have
put
to give the
parentheses.
group?
Sir, from CH to FP. Line number 13. In the
In
condition
line
of while.
13, what I have to give?
Before
Grouping.
CH, open. Yes, sir.
Yes. Grouping. Whatever the value. Means here is the highest priority. After that, only it will check the value is -1 or not. Okay. Instead of -1, if I'm giving EOF, is it fine?
Yes, sir. EOF is nothing but macro of
Yes,
-1.
the value is -1. Anandini, any error or any logic mistake in this program?
I think it is correct, sir.
Okay. Akshay, from
we
your
can
side?
open with by taking string also we can open that file.
Okay, let's do that one. See?
Sir,
Welcome to Electro4U Open Armored. Yeah, Akshay, I say something.
Yes, sir. As
Come again.
FP is a file pointer, so FP will traverse from starting of the file to the end of file. So instead of that ch equal to f get c fp, we need to write only fp.
Yeah, to avoid the extra memory, because no need to store what file pointer we are, just it will read the content and check with the EOF, end of file, end of file or not. Then simply it can check. CH is undeclared, no? Okay, simply. Okay. Okay, how to achieve this without taking extra variable?
Sir, in place of CH, we should write fget CFP.
See what happened?
Sir, it's showing unpredictable behavior.
Yeah, that's why we are taking one buffer. Nandini, can you say like with buffer, what is your logic? I think Akshay, you got the point. What happens if you're not taking any buffer to store whatever the content we read?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Means, sir, there instead of writing that f get c there in while loop, only if we write fp that will work, I think.
Without fp, okay. fp not equal to this one. See. Pointer, no? That's why something value. Pointer, no? After end of the file, that fp contain the address, na? End of file. That address only. That's why it is an infinite loop. Akshay got the point? Why it's go to infinite loop?
Yes, sir, got it.
Yeah. Yeah, Nandini, what is your logic with not with a single character?
By taking Buffer, sir. Char buffer of array.
Okay. Okay. How much size I have to give?
Maybe 100.
Okay. As of now, we didn't have that much. Simply, I'm giving the 20.
20. Okay.
Okay. Simple here also. You can better to. Okay. To avoid the unpredictable output. Yeah. Now.
In while loop, we write fk test by taking fk test while.
Okay, by using while.
While. Inside
Here,
while fk test.
Okay.
Yes, buffer, comma, file size 20.
Okay. Is it possible to by doing fread function?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll go with that one because string by string already same character wise, na? Now we go with the read function. Anyone tell how many arguments we have to pass in fread?
Sir, 2 arguments, sir.
Only 2? What are they?
Sir, first is the buffer.
Buffer, okay.
And then its size 20.
Simple. Okay. fread, how to know from where it have to read? Until we're not giving any destination, any source. I think you got the point.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Means these 2 are not sufficient, na?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Nandini, what is your thought? In fread, how many arguments you have to pass and what are they? fread, it required 4 arguments. That is, one is the where you have to store. That means destination. Then after, which type of content you are reading. Means here we have to 1 byte, byte by byte you have to read. That's why we have to give size of char. Means how much size you have to read at a time. Then after you have to pass the buffer size. Then after you have to pass the source. Nandini and Rohan got the point? Akshay? How many arguments and what are the arguments you have to pass?
Got it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then after simply you have to print. For that we are using printf. Printf, simple percentages and the buffer. Any error or any logical error in the code? Anyone?
No, sir.
Sir, fread will read in binary format and fprint we are trying to print it in normal.
Okay, means it won't print proper content what we have in text.txt?
Yes, sir, I think.
Okay, Nandini, do you agree with Akshay point?
No, sir, it will print, means read the file as a binary format and convert into corresponding format like a string.
Yeah. But we are getting what at the end? Why we are getting this one? How many characters we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. But we are taking size as a 20, na? Next, also it will read. For suppose if I am passing here 19 only, what happens? You may got, okay. If you are passing 20. But why we're getting this extra thing? Anyone?
Because of, I think, /n or /0, it is at the end.
Okay, for suppose if I am removing this one, still we are getting.
Sir, maybe I think it's the corresponding value of -1 is
-1 corresponding value.
Sir, ASCII value of -1 is not defined. That's why it is giving question mark, I think.
Okay, for suppose if I am giving here some content, I look to for you today. Okay, just again I'm running. Still we are getting this one only. Why? Okay, okay guys, it's almost 9:53. I think Roshan, you have that Telegram and WhatsApp channel. You are in, na? In that channels, na?
Yes.
Akshay, you are also in that channels?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just I am sharing with you people this code. Okay, just go through this code and analysis where we have the bug, why we are getting that one. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Just paste your answer in that chat. Anyway, Nandini, you are in WhatsApp group, na?
Yes, sir.
Just go through this code.
Okay.
Why we are getting after you, why we are getting a special character. What is the reason behind that? Okay.